Hey everybody, what if I told you that you could pick only 5 items from your closet to wear all summer long? Do you know what you would pick? It would have to be comfortable, it would have to be lightweight, it would have to be versatile, and it would have to strategically match all the other items that you picked in these 5 pieces. So somebody actually asked me this question the other day, and I really had to think about it. But I think I've come up with the 5 pieces that I would choose if I had to wear it all summer long. So I'm going to go through those, and then I'm going to share with you the different ways that I would style them. Now these 5 pieces do not include shoes because, let's face it, I'm making up the rules. So the shoes will be a separate piece, and I'll share what I would choose there as well. So the very first piece that I would take with me is the Uniqlo bra tank. I have shared this one a million gazillion times. I love it. I love the built-in bra. It is incredibly comfortable. It is 97% cotton, I believe, maybe 3% spandex, and comes in multiple different colors, mostly neutral colors, and it's just a good base either to wear it on its own or to cover up with it. And since I'm talking about these, I do want to clarify something. Somebody asked me in the comments of one of my videos, because I have shared 2. I have shared the halter neck and I've shared the regular ribbed bra tank. Both of these have built-in bras with them and they're fantastic. But I want to point out something that I didn't in my other videos. So this halter tank is longer than the ribbed bra tank, and I know it's kind of hard to see, so I'll put some images up on the screen. But if you want the bra tank that's a little bit longer, especially if you're longer waisted and don't want to show any tummy, go for this one. This one is a little bit shorter, might be better for someone who has a shorter waist, or if you want something that just hitting the top of maybe a high-waisted pair of shorts or pants, then go for this one. They're both fantastic, but that is the difference between these two. So I wanted to take this chance to kind of clarify that in case you're wondering or you didn't know. So that would be my first piece. I would choose the white halter tank. So the second piece I would choose are the ripstop shorts from Quince. These have an elastic waist, they have pockets, they're a comfortable length for me. I think they call this color Morel, kind of like a mushroom. So it's kind of a browny taupe color. They also have a little pocket here and back, and they're 97% cotton, 3% spandex. So that's a really good mix to be comfortable yet lightweight. I also think these would dry really quickly in case they got wet. So that would be my second piece in this little capsule. The third piece I want to take with me is a linen button-up from Uniqlo, another one from Uniqlo. I love this ice blue color in this linen that they have, and I love the fit and the length of this. It's not oversized, it's not cropped or anything like that. It's just a true button-up, but I love the color. It kind of becomes a neutral for me because it's not a super bright blue, but also at the same time just adds a little bit of color in this little 5-piece mix that we have going on. So that's the third piece I would pick. Okay, the fourth piece I would pick, and I was really struggling back and forth on what this next piece should be, because I was thinking maybe a dress, or like a cotton dress or something that was just really super easy and comfortable, but I ended up going with a white full skirt. Reason being is I felt like I could get more outfits out of that separate piece versus a dress. So my fourth item is a white tiered skirt. Again, this one is 100% cotton. So that would be my fourth piece. I hope I wouldn't regret that, but that's what I'm going with for now. And who knows, I'm sure my mind might change next week if you asked me again, but this right now is what I'm going with. Okay, so the fourth item is that white tiered skirt. Okay, the last item that I'm going to take with me is a linen jacket. And I'm choosing a white linen jacket. And this one is from Tommy Bahama. I am going to put on record that I do like the Quince linen jackets better, but Quince does not have a white one. And I'm hoping they'll come out with a white one, but they don't have a white one right now, so I'm going with the Tommy Bahama linen jacket. So those are my 5 pieces. So we've got the Uniqlo bra tank, we've got the ripstop shorts from Quince, we've got the linen button-up from Uniqlo, we've got the full skirt from Quince, and then a Tommy Bahama jacket. So obviously we have to have some shoes. This probably was a little more tough than even the clothes for me because you want comfort, but you don't want anything hot and heavy. I don't want a sneaker, so it has to be some sort of sandal. And I'm gonna go with the Reef, my newest pair of Reef flip-flops that I have because they have a squishy base to them. They go with everything and they're very casual, which kind of matches the rest of this little capsule here. I didn't want anything that would be hard to keep on my foot. And this is going to be different for everybody, obviously, but I really like these. So I'm picking that Reef flip-flop for my shoes. I have a bonus item because, again, I get to make up the rules. But before I tell you what the bonus item is, I want to know from you guys down in the comments, what is the very first item that you know you're taking that, like before anything else? Mine was the Uniqlo bra top. What would you're like by far and away, you're taking that piece? Let me know down in the comments. So if I could choose a bonus piece, I would choose the Quince Flow Knit Breeze dress. This one has a little bit of sun protection, it's moisture wicking, it's incredibly soft and comfortable. I was really struggling between that and that skirt. I just felt overall I would get more outfit choices with the skirt than I would just with the dress. Okay, now that we know what the 5 items are, I'm not going to bore you with all the different ways you can wear this because you can probably, surmise that on your own. But basically, I could wear everything the same way with the shorts as I could with the skirt. So you can wear the tank top on its own with you could wear the button up on its own with either the shorts or the skirt. You could wear the button up over the tank top. You could wear the tank top in the linen jacket. You could take the button up by itself and tie it at the waist. You could put that over the tank top and tie it at the waist. So lots of different variety, and everything goes so well with each other because they're kind of in that neutral family and they all work really well together, but you still get quite a bit of mileage out of just those 5 pieces. If I got to keep that bonus item of the dress, you could still add that button up over top of it. You could still add that linen jacket over the top of it. The only thing that wouldn't work with the dress, obviously, would be that tank top. So anyway, I thought this was kind of fun. There's quite a few. If you pick them strategic enough in the right colors, it really can go quite a long way. So since we're kind of picking favorites, and that's just kind of the story of this video, I thought it might be fun to also pick a few more favorites that if we had to choose one thing to have throughout the summer, what would it be? So I want to know, and I'll tell you mine, if you could only watch one TV show, whether it's on Netflix, Hulu, regular cable or whatever, what would it be? Mine would be either Friends, because on Amazon Prime, I think, you can watch the entire 9 seasons that they have, and Friends is so easy to watch. And if you grew up around the time that I did, I've seen every episode a gajillion times, but I can watch them over and over and over. So that would probably be my first pick. My second pick might be some sort of court TV channel because I'm obsessed with the Karen Read trial, the Glavely trial, the Diddy case, all of the things that are going on right now. I'm so invested in, and I'm really interested. That court TV stuff can get a little heavy, so I might stick with Friends because it's always funny and uplifting, and that would be a good choice. And I have a few more questions. So the next question is, if you could only have one book to read, even if you had to read it multiple times, what would it be? This is another hard one because I probably have 12 different books on my audio app thing here where that I need to listen to, but there's one that I purchased quite a while back that I haven't finished listening to, and that was Cher's biography, I guess you would call it. I'm really interested in that one. I started it, but I haven't finished it, so that's what I would choose, so I could actually finish it. So let me know what your book would be. And if you could only listen to one music station, or let's say one album, God, that's a hard one. What would you choose? God, my music taste like varies so widely, but I think if I had to choose something that I wouldn't get bored or tired of, it would probably be like an 80s station, a station that just played 80s music all day, I think. I don't know. If you're around my age and you grew up in the 80s with all that fun music, you'll get that. So let me know down there too what you would choose. What would you listen to all summer? I think this would just be a fun way to get to know each other, and then also you guys get to know each other down in the comments, because I read every single comment on every single video that I ever do. So it's really fun for me to read all of your responses. So I cannot wait to see your comments and what your favorites are and what items you would take with you if you could only have 5. You don't have to list all of them, just list the one you know you would take. Okay, so I think I've probably rambled on long enough, but don't forget to let me know the answers to all of those questions. I can't wait to read them. I have another Uniqlo haul coming up in the next week or 2, but if you're not subscribed, make sure to hit subscribe, because I'm going to be going through all of the petite friendly items that work well for petites. So I'm looking forward to that. I can't wait to share that with you guys. So please give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed this, and if you want to do another one, let me know that too. If you're interested in any of the items that I shared, they'll be linked down below as always, and I hope to see you guys on Sunday. I hope you have a wonderful week, and can't wait to read your comments. Let me know all the details down below. Bye everybody.